This reading will be for the earth sign Capricorn. This would be more so like a monthly kind of. I know it is January 19th, so it's going to be the end of January, the wrap up of January, confirmation for January, or what you can be expecting towards the end of this month. Okay. So let's get right into it. I don't see, hold on, let me just see something. This is my personal deck that I created. Okay. It has words on the back. All right. So we're going to pull an overall energy from this deck. All right. Just give me one moment because I did have some love cards in here and I do want to take them out. All right. Being that these are not love readings, all right? So if you're a Capricorn and the message resonates, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. And we're going to get right into this reading in just a second. Honestly, nah. Yeah, I don't want to do love reading. I'm gonna have the love reading be separate. So yeah. All right, almost done. All right, so let's see. Overall energy for the Capricorns, right? Overall energy for Capricorns. I just want to make sure my camera is all right. All right, overall energy for Capricorn. We have keep going, smiling, or keep going, keep smiling, keep positive, keep up. Okay, so this is your overall energy. I did pull 2 cards for Libra, so I will pull another one for you. Let's see. Okay. Are we still in Capricorn season? All right, let's see. No pressure, no diamonds, okay? So, they say pressure make diamonds. So, as you are Capricorn, there's going to be things that come up. There's going to be things that test you. I feel like, you feel as though you've been doing very well, with things, keeping up on your diet, keeping up on your work, keeping on your gym or your workout, exercising, keeping up with your loved ones, keeping up your self-care, just being consistent all around. You've been making it look really good. I feel as though for Capricorn, you don't like when your flow is disrupted. You don't like when your routine is disrupted. So you can expect for there to be some type of interruption, okay? But the key is to keep going, keep smiling, keep positive, and to keep up, okay? So keeping up, don't fall behind. Keep positive. Do not begin to be negative about things. Keep smiling. You don't want anyone to see you sad, crying, mad, whatever. You don't want to see yourself like that when you look in the mirror. Okay, keep going. Okay, do not be stopped. Don't get back in that state of depression or that state of stagnancy. Okay, I feel like you might have been caught up with that, in the past, being stagnant or feeling like you can't move or, oh my God, something wrong happened. Now you feel like you're not doing the right thing, or now you got to change everything, or now you have to stop, okay, because something isn't right. All right, let's see. Let's get into the reading. All right, so again, pressure makes diamonds, okay? We know that. All right, so if there's no pressure, how can you become a diamond? How can you be, the star of your show? How can you be the one? How can you succeed? How can you say that you mastered something? How can you say that you made it and you worked hard if you don't have any pressure on you? Okay. How can you call yourself a diamond? All right. Let's see. For Capricorn. All right, Three of Wands. Some of you could be traveling. All right, so expect travel disruptions like missed flight is late, canceled trip. Okay, maybe you had something planned that you will be going to soon. Some of you, this could be a birthday situation. Maybe you weren't able to do exactly what you wanted for your birthday. Okay, or something didn't go exactly how it was planned for your birthday. Okay, but again, travel, okay, is here. All right, you could be thinking about going on like a weekend getaway or going to visit, someone. I don't know who this someone could be. All right. But there's obstacles that's getting in the way of that. So you starting to feel like maybe I shouldn't do it. No, you still should, okay? And excuses. Don't use that as an excuse. No time for excuses, okay? So any delays or any disruption, whatever, don't use it as an excuse to not do it. All right. Let's see what else for Capricorn. All right. Yeah. Ten of Swords. You're feeling defeated. All right. I'm also getting to, because you took a break from something, or it's been a while since you've did something. Maybe a while since you traveled, a while since you ventured out. Okay. You're kind of feeling overwhelmed with that. Okay, you're being very hard on yourself. Again, you don't need to be hard on yourself. You just need to keep going. Okay, I do have the Four of Cups here on the bottom, so you're unsatisfied. Okay, all right, that's fine. I feel like you can have a pity party for maybe 48 hours, and then after that, you're done. No more pity party, no more crying, no more feeling worked up about it. You have to move on, okay? So if you're starting to see that you're stuck on something for more than 48 hours, that's an issue, okay? You need to see what that's about, okay? Why are you stuck on that? Okay, what's going on? Why? Okay, figure out the why. All right, let's see. Well, the Ten of Swords, though, the Ten of Swords is like a heavy card, just like feeling defeated. But I feel like this is like helpless behavior, okay? You're making yourself feel helpless when you're not. You're not. This is just like kind of your own pep talk of just helplessness. Like, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do. Oh, well, how I do that? How did, like, I don't understand where it's coming from, okay? I don't know if it's someone that you're around. I don't know if someone that you recently spoke to, but this is not you, okay? All right, yeah. So we have the Eight of Pentacles. So you need to figure out a new plan. A new plan a new strategy, a new way around something. Okay, so there is something that's going to be here for a moment. All right. Again, I'm giving you 48 hours. That's how long I'm going to give you. But maybe some of you may need a week. Okay. Maybe you need a whole month. All right. Maybe you need until the end of this month. Okay. So it's the 19th. And then let's see. That's about a week. Yeah. That's about a week. All right. And a week and a few days. All right. January 31st is right there. All right. To figure something out here. All right. You can do it. I mean, you're a Capricorn. You always end up accomplishing the goal. You always figure it out. All right. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. So something will be turning around. All right, to be in your favor. I'm also getting to like maybe if you have a project that you're working on, it's like missing a few last touches. Okay, everyone around you may be saying like, "Oh, it's perfect, Capricorn, it's perfect," or you're perfect or something. But you're like, "No, I just need to just fix or tweak this last thing." Okay, figure out how you're gonna do that, or what change need to be made. Okay, let's see what else. All right, yeah, the Death card. Okay, so a transition. This could be a personal growth situation. Maybe it's something with your personality, the way you work, the way you talk, the way you present, okay? The way you handle obstacles, okay? The way you handle a 10 of swords, the way you handle like being overwhelmed and feeling frustrated and just overtaken by something, okay? That's going to change. All right. But again, it comes with you. You have to keep putting in the work in order for it to change. Other than that, you'll just still be stuck in the Ten of Swords energy. Okay. Because the change is here, it's approaching, but they're kind of just waiting for you, you know? All right. Because you're very much capable. You're capable. Capricorn. Okay. Your capabilities. Is that what's in question? Your capabilities? Okay, I don't know if someone put that in your head that you weren't capable of something. All right. Again, that's like that self-doubting, that pep talk, but the negative pep talk, you know. Let's see what else for Capricorn. All right, the High Priestess. Okay. So, High Priestess for me speaks about spirituality, okay, things of that nature. All right, this could also be tarot. All right. Maybe you're seeking that. You need some guidance. You're seeking like a spiritual counselor, a mentor. You need something to get you out this rut. All right, you need the confirmation. All right, this could be you doing your own spiritual studies. Okay, this could also be a spiritual awakening. All right, you feel it coming on. All right, but the weight of it is the weight of it. Okay, because you could be like, okay, well, now that I know this, where do I go from here? Or so shadow work. All right, so maybe you're indulging in shadow work and trying to bring these negative traits out of you, or the trauma. You're trying to face it, okay, but the weight of it is so heavy, or maybe you could even be surprised by what you're finding out about yourself, okay, when you look in the mirror, or what you have learned about yourself. And you need something or someone to help figure that out, to organize that in your brain, okay, to lay it all out for you. Maybe you will be investing in some type of like a booklet, something like that. Okay, I do have the Justice card here on the bottom of the deck. Okay. You feel like you're owed justice for sure. Okay. You will receive your justice. All right. But the justice that you'll receive, it may not be the way you want it. All right. You know, if someone has caused you harm or pain or whatever, you want to cause them back harm and pain. And it may not show up like that. You know, maybe someone, they might not get the opportunity. Okay. That's their karma. Or they may not, hold on, I have to sneeze. Okay, it went away. All right. Or maybe, you know, maybe you'll no longer talk to them. That's their karma. It's like slight things, like slight ways that someone is gonna get their karma. Maybe you feel like it's not enough. Okay, but you know, you're not able to say how someone will get their karma. You can't stay focused on that. All right. Let's see. Or is this your karma? Are you facing karma? Okay, and you know it, but you still have to keep pushing through. All right. All right, King of Cups. Okay, so you're becoming more emotionally intelligent. Okay, there could be, so you could be going to therapy. All right, again, Justice card is here again. All right, maybe seeking a counselor, a therapist, something like that, someone to talk to. Again, I said a spiritual mentor. Okay, even if you know, they are a counselor or therapist or whatever, they have another side of them that you're going to go deep. They're going to go deep for you. All right. And unleash a lot of things. I want to say a lot of stories. I want to say dreams. Like they're going to unleash a lot of dreams and stories. Okay. Is someone going to like hypnosis or something? Maybe you thought about that. Okay. Like a hypnosis dream interpreter, something like that. I don't know. Okay. So watch out for your dreams. They're going to be very intense, very emotional, shocking, transitional. Okay. They're going to be very informative. All right. But it's going to be mostly about you. Okay. It's going to show you some things that you need to change or some things you need to work on. Okay, it can have things from the past come up that you might have thought that you were over, okay? Or since there's distance or since it's been a long time since you talked about it, seen it, been around it, whatever, you thought that you were past something, but it will be brought back up and you will feel the same heaviness again. That is normal, all right? Yeah, I have the Hierophant, as I said before. You seeking an advisor, a mentor. You know, see, I have the High Priestess and the Hierophant. Okay. Maybe you could be stepping into this type of role as well. Okay, some of you. I have the Ten of Cups. All right, so it has to do with family, so family history. All right, maybe you're finding out some family history. Some of you, the information you find out, it's kind of unsettling. For others of you, it's kind of just bringing closure. All right. I feel like you're not going to stop until you're healed. You're not going to stop until the total truth is out. Okay. My dog is at my door. I'm going to have to get him. All right. You're not going to stop. Period, point blank. All right. Some of you could be enrolling into school. All right. That's also going to be a thing where you feel like overwhelmed and I won't say stressed, just overwhelmed. All right. But it's all about you keeping going, you know, still working hard and then doing your best at it. Okay. This, whatever you're in school for, it's enlightening. Like, you're learning a lot about yourself. Okay. Let's see. One more card for Capricorn. All right. Yeah, the Five of Cups. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm also getting to like whatever you're in school for. So some of you could be going to school for like criminal justice and you're going to see how like the system is messed up, okay? Or whatever you're learning is going to tell you something about your family history, something of that nature. And it makes you feel very like sad and helpless. Like, oh my God, something I can do about it. But this is the field that you chose to work in, okay? This is, what you chose to do, all right? Or again, maybe again, this is you going through a spiritual awakening and you're not going to run from it this time. You're facing it. And because of that, it is bringing some feelings that you don't really want to deal with. Okay. And that's totally fine. That's normal. All right. But it's about what you do after. Okay. It's either you're going to stay there or are you going to keep going and moving and get to the other side of it. Okay. So your transitional period, your changing period, your shifting period, okay? This is that time, all right? So what are you going to do, Capricorn, to get past it, to get to the other side? What are you going to do? All right? It's about time to figure that step out, okay? Rather than dwelling in mourning, okay? And, if you are grieving someone or a loved one, it's unfair to say that you need to just get over it. It's not that. You don't just get over it. It takes time. It's a process. So you just have to figure out things that will help you move forward than staying stuck. Okay. Because that grief is always going to be there. Okay. But when you do feel that grief, what are you going to do? All right. Going forward. All right. Yeah. Eight of Cups. You have to walk away from this. You have to walk away from all that. Okay, or feeling stuck, feeling overwhelmed, and being hard on yourself. You have to walk away from that so you can get to the Six of Wands. Okay, so you can help other people. Okay, because whatever your profession is, it is so personal because of the life experiences that you have went through that you're going to be able to help other people. But it starts with you. It starts with you. So you can't talk to someone and, empathize with them if you haven't even gone through it yet and went through the fire and got to the other side. Okay. At least, All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. Please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.